So what's going on with Pauline Hanson's One Nation? Turns out their support is surging.
It really all starts with this one number, 26%. So what's that all about?
Well, that's how many Australian Gen X men between 45 and 60 are now backing One Nation.
Yep, recent polls show their support is higher than it's ever been. They're a real political force again.
To really get what's happening now, we got to look back at Pauline Hanson's long political career.
Her very first speech in Parliament? Wow, it was controversial and really set the stage for everything.
A journalist once asked her if she was xenophobic. Her answer wasn't what anyone expected.
She just said, "Please explain." That simple phrase became her trademark and was surprisingly effective.
And here's the crazy part. The media mocked her for it, which just made her supporters feel she was one of them.
Okay, so who's really driving this modern surge? It's this specific group of Gen X men.
Research shows this group feels, unloved by the big parties and is struggling financially.
And Hanson's messaging taps right into that feeling of being treated like mushrooms by the establishment.
Then there's this new twist. A former Deputy Prime Minister Barnaby Joyce has defected to her party.
He brings a kind of political credibility, but now you've got two huge personalities in one party.
So you could say this surge is really a reaction to what the major parties aren't doing.
And this really shows the communication gap. The big parties seem complex. One Nation sounds simple and direct.
This is a massive headache, especially for the Liberal and National parties, who are losing voters.
How big a headache? Well, they need to find about 3.4 million extra voters to be competitive again.
So what's the advice? Get back to basics. Talk about the economy, housing, things people actually care about.
Which leaves us with the big question, will the major parties listen, or is this just the beginning?